Chapter 5. Go. Boca looked at Jack and grinned. Ready? He asked. I'm ready, said Annie. Where do we get our surfboard? Down there, said Kama. She pointed to a rocky path that led to a beach. Let's go, said Annie. Annie, Boca, and Kama started down the path. Jack followed, moving slowly and carefully. When he stepped onto the beach, Jack slipped off his shoes. He dug his toes into the dry, warm sand. It felt as soft as silk. Actually, I won't mind just taking a walk on the beach, he said to the others, but no one seemed to hear. They had all walked over to a row of wooden surfboard proof against the rocks. Boca picked out a long board and lurched it over to Jack. For you, he said. Jack took a board and looked up at it. It was as tall as his dad. Isn't this a little big for me? He asked. Boca shook his head. He chose a board for Annie, then he and Kama grabbed a couple for themselves. Jack took a deep breath. I'd like to read a little about surfing first, he said. He put his board down and pulled out the research book. What is that? Asked Kama. It's a book, said Jack. It tells you about things. How does it talk? Said Kama. It doesn't talk, said Annie. You read it. Kama looked confused. Jack forgot the book now, and he said, let's just do what Boca and Kama tell us. She headed for the ocean, lugging her boat. Jack sighed and put the book away. He left his pack in the sand, picked up his board, and followed the others. They stopped at the edge of the water. First, we need to get past the breaking waves, said Kama. Then we'll show you what to do next. Together, they waded into the cool, shallow water. The waves doesn't seem all that big, Jack thought hopefully. But as he waded deeper in the ocean, the breaking waves began to bigger and bigger. When the first wave hit him, Jack landed again in the sand. Lifting his board, he nearly fell over. Kama, Boca, Annie moved farther out into the ocean. Jack